All right, we're on our way to Calgary for a seminar by Guro Louie Lindo. Louie will be covering some of the rarer arts from the Philippines, the Campo 123 original, the Campo PPZ, and I'm really excited for getting some training in Baras Sugbo, the knife of Cebu. Yeah, this is going to be an amazing weekend. What do you think, guys? You excited about it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're on our way. The first thing we touched on when we did the seminar was Baras Sugbo. Here, Guro Louie is showing the feeds for Baras Sugbo. Like Balintawak, Baras Sugbo is a feeder-based art, but it is very unique. It is purely knife defense. There are no stick fighting, there's no dueling. It's all a person who's armed with a knife feeding a person who is unarmed. This is why a lot of bouncers, security guards, and law enforcement, especially prison guards in Europe, are really going deep on this art. It is very popular in some of the Scandinavian countries and other places in both Western and Eastern Europe. This art is very unique, and Guro Louie gave us some very good details on the art, and he even mixed it up with some Salat ideals as well as contrasting it with other Filipino arts and showing how it fits in with other Filipino arts. This art is absolutely something that is different than any other Eskrima system out there. I was a little saddened to see not a lot of support from the local Eskrima community. However, we did get a longtime practitioner from Edmonton, who you can find on Instagram under the name untold_adventures. He has a great channel highlighting his solo training in Filipino martial arts. I suggest you follow him. But besides that, we had Scott Baird's group from Okotoks. Scott always shows up whenever there's an event going on, and I gotta say, he's one of the most supportive Escrimadors in Calgary. Calgary has never seen this system other than on video, so I didn't understand why we didn't get more Arnisadors, Escrimadors out there. But maybe next time when they see this, I hope that'll spark an interest in this when Guro Louie comes back to Calgary. Now, you have to understand that Guro Louie is more than a guru. As far as I can see, he is one of the most well-trained and knowledgeable multi-system practitioners out there. Guro Louie has trained with 6 of the grandmasters in KI. He has trained Balintawak. He has trained De Campo. He has trained the Villabril system. He was a backyard student of Herman Sawanda. He trained for over 6 years at the Inosanto Academy. I mean, this guy has trained with legends in Filipino martial arts over the years. More legends than I think anybody else that I know. And I've been involved in the Filipino martial arts community for over 30 years. This is the godfather of Filipino martial arts in Western Canada, and probably the most knowledgeable man in all of Canada when it comes to multi-systems and cross-training. But as we all know, when it comes to Filipino martial arts, it can be a little tribal, but I sure hope that the Filipino martial arts community will get out and train with this man when he comes back. He is a pure joy to train with. He is a very dynamic and generous instructor. He wants to give you the details. Now, I did not expect this, but we did some KI in the seminar. The drills that Guro Louie did were excellent drills that can be applied in sparring very quickly. I mean, they have to be trained, but they were very practical and really led into his training on Campo. It was the kind of training that can really improve your sparring. It was directly applicable to fighting, and it was exactly what I want as an older practitioner, because it was based on timing and targeting and hitting objects. These are things that I can still train and be very functional at as I age. So this was really good for me. This was a great seminar. This is great stuff for anybody, though, who wants to be a good fighter with a stick, with a sword. You know, if you want to do the sport of Eskrima, or just be really good at fighting with an extension in your hand, these are the drills for you. If you are someone who wants to be able to use improvised weapons, such as a broken stick, broken broom, something that you've picked up off the ground, a machete that maybe you keep in your home as a home defense weapon, this kind of drilling is exactly what you need. Guro Louie stuck to the most practical stick fighting and sword fighting when he was doing his KI presentation. And I personally really appreciated that, because I went away with some great drills that I can share with my students and my sparring partners to make us better, to make our group stronger. After all, that is the point of these workshops, to pick up things that make you a better escrimador. And I gotta say, this workshop was filled with gems of knowledge, training, application for real fighting. This was one of the best training seminars I've ever been to, and Guro Louie is one of the best trainers in all of Canada. I know I've said this a lot, but I just want people to understand what it is they were missing by not coming to this. By missing this, they missed something absolutely special. Now here we are getting into a little bit of Campo. This is, Guro Louie's expression is beautiful. His flow between in strikes is wonderful. Campo is unique. Campo is very, very bare bones, and its curriculum is not huge. It concentrates on the things that a pugilist would concentrate with empty hands: hitting targets, developing power, developing good body mechanics, uniting your stick with your footwork or your strikes with your footwork. This is the closest thing to a pugilistic style of stick fighting that I've ever come across. This is, to me, the epitome of training for real fighting with a stick. I love Campo. I am an instructor in Campo, and this is my retirement art. And while I will continue to train bridging techniques, I will keep them to the bare bones and the simplest ways possible to close distance, and work on the striking of Campo, so I can be as effective as I can be with a stick and with weapons such as a cane. This was an eye-opening workshop, one of the best I have been to, and I look forward to more workshops like this. Guro Louie is a living encyclopedia, and he should be a legend in the Filipino martial arts circles, as far as I'm concerned. All right, heading back to Cranbrook, just about there. I'm just getting into the Crow's Nest Pass. So what did you guys think of the workshop yesterday?
It was great, very informative.
Yeah, really.
Learned a lot, amazing people.
Good group, eh?
Yeah, very good group.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Just fine-tuning some of our Campo and our Baras Sugbo, and learning a little bit more Ilustrisimo. Guro Louie is a living encyclopedia. of Filipino martial arts and martial arts in general. Man, if you missed it, he will be back. So do not miss the opportunity. If you live in Calgary and you practice Eskrima, this is one of the greatest and most well-rounded Filipino martial artists in all of Canada. And, definitely the godfather of Filipino martial arts in Western Canada. So keep an eye out. Make sure next time you don't miss the opportunity to train with this man. Thank you.